What's up, guys? RuppDat here. I know, it's been an eternity, hasn't it? I mean, just look at my beard. This is not staying, by the way. It's just I haven't had a chance to shave in a while. Oddly enough, that actually correlates to this video. Forgive me, I'm trying to get a little sunlight today. Actually out and about because, well, I too have been sucked into the Pokemon Go craze, and I came down here to, park to try and, well, you know, there's a couple Pokespots on here, but yeah, anyway, let's just ignore that. I know, it's another update video. I'm not fond of making these, because so much more effort could be put into something better, like, you know, an actual video, maybe another episode of South Park or something, but allow me to explain. The reason that I have been unable to really do anything has once again been because of work, but let me explain the situation. Let me explain what I can explain, what I'm basically, the extent of what I'm allowed to say, I guess. Let me just put it at that. So, about 2 months or so ago, which is basically when I made the last attempt, or about that time, to try and get my channel back up and running again. Man, that shadow is awful. Stupid sun. Well, I need sunlight. I'm not a vampire. Anyway, back to a more serious note. Roughly about 2 months ago at this point, my channel, well, our store, excuse me, my gas station that I'm manager of, it got sold, essentially. The company that used to own us, they sold. We have new owners now, and the past 2 months have basically been nothing but stress and chaos, to put it mildly, as they've been transferring everything over, getting it onto their system, etc., etc. It's been a hectic process, to say the least. I thought I had trouble trying to find time before to do this, but this just takes the cake, because I'm getting bombarded with emails from them pretty much at all hours of the day pertaining to work-related stuff. Things at home have kind of become a little more stressful as a result to some extent. In fact, my grandfather, one of them on my mom's side of the family, passed away this past weekend, which has not really helped matters that much. And I know video making should be second priority to that. Funeral's coming up. We're gonna get through that and hopefully try to pick up the pieces, I guess, is the best way I can put it. That said, though, I'm still hell-bent on trying to find a way to get this channel back up and running. It hasn't been the easiest thing in the world at all, but I really want to get back to making videos, as at the very least, as a way to try to release some of my stress and to give you guys something. Even if I'm not, like, making a career out of YouTube, which I don't have any plans on that at this point in time. I mean, well, let me rephrase that. I've kind of thrown those plans out the window because, let's be honest, how likely is that to happen? Or even if it does happen, how much am I actually likely to make? Can I really make a career out of it at this point? I was given some wise advice by a very good friend of mine, and I have decided to stick to it because, I mean, I really shouldn't get my hopes up. I shouldn't hold out. But I am trying to find a couple ways to make this whole thing a lot easier on myself, and hopefully better deal with my time going forward. That's honestly probably the most I can say as far as that's concerned. There is some positive updates I can pass along, though. There are a few. First of all is the announcement of a second channel. I meant to do this in a much more grander, more RuppDat-esque fashion, I guess. But it kind of fell by the wayside due to the lack of time in the wake of, well, just work and everything that happened. So yeah, this second channel, it is called PokeRupp, and I'm sure I'll put something on the screens somewhere in editing to give you a link to click to that'll open up in a new tab so you can check out the channel for yourself. Essentially, maybe I should have just kept it all on one channel, but I wanted to try a separate channel thing just to see how it would work out, to try to keep my content all better organized, I guess. Basically, PokeRupp is a channel dedicated entirely to competitive Pokemon battling, because I am part of the competitive scene. I'm trying to get more into it. Maybe even hopefully doing some YouTube-related stuff. I do have a 3DS capture card now, so that's where that channel finally got off the ground. And I also hope to bring some DS and 3DS Let's Play content to this channel soon enough. This channel is staying exclusively to Let's Plays, and as far as Pokemon-related games are concerned, if it's a straight Let's Play of a Pokemon game, a main series game, well, more an actual Nintendo-produced game, let's put it that way, then it'll probably end up on this channel. If it's a ROM hack or a Nuzlocke or anything like that, it'll probably end up on that channel if and when I find the time for it. Obviously, battles are going to end up on that channel. That one kind of goes without saying, I guess. That channel, I got a pretty decent start to it, all things considered, but it's recently kind of hit the same exact brick wall that this channel has had in terms of work has just killed every single bit of free time I've had, and it has been very difficult trying to find some time to set aside to be able to dedicate truly to video making yet again. It's a problem, but one I am doing my damnedest to try and manage, because I feel so bad leaving you guys without content. The other positive update, which definitely positive for me, as many of you guys are aware, PAX West is coming back up. So, sorry if you see like a repeating background, kind of, by the way. I have a habit of pacing whenever I'm trying to talk, whether it's on the phone or in something like this. I don't know why. It just makes me feel more comfortable, I guess, just pacing around talking. But yeah, basically, PAX West is coming up in very beginning of September, actually. And once again, I have somehow, and I honestly don't know how it happened this year. Last year went a lot smoother. I have managed to secure passes for all 4 days yet again. I'll be giving more information on that as we get closer to PAX West and stuff gets revealed, because I am going to be doing something a little more there this year, as opposed to just going and enjoying the experience. I mean, I'll be doing that too, but honestly, I'm glad for PAX West, because it is a much-needed vacation I desperately need right now. Again, trying to honestly stay tongue-in-cheek because of, I mean, well, I need a job. All that aside, though, I mean, there's the positive update. I've given my usual explanation, as much as I hate having to refer to it as that, of this is why I can't upload to this channel right now, or why I haven't been uploading, hoping to try and change that, etc., etc. I am going to try to be a little more aggressive with this, though, because I really want to get this channel rolling again. As far as PokeRupp's time-related issues and what I'm hoping to do with that going forward, I'll be doing a video on that channel to address that, because that is a whole different beast altogether. But this is strictly for this channel. And as far as this channel is concerned, right now, as far as South Park Stick of Truth is concerned, my current Let's Play, I'm sitting on about 3 or 4 episodes, I think. Yeah, it sounds about right. 3 or 4 episodes that I have recorded. I just haven't edited them yet because I made a few mistakes in the settings, in the selected settings for my Elgato capture card. So as a result, the videos are quite desynced as far as audio is concerned, but I don't want to re-record them. I'm going to fix them in post because I've looked them over. The files are actually pretty easily fixable. And honestly, that benefits me because I really don't want to go back and re-record that commentary because the commentary actually turned out really nice for those videos. At least in my opinion. It's just a matter of finding the time to get that up. Beyond that, if I calculate this correctly, South Park Stick of Truth actually maybe only has somewhere between 4 to 6. Yeah, that sounds about right. 4 to 6 videos beyond the 3 or 4 I've already got recorded and just need to finish editing. About 4 to 6 episodes beyond that for me to record, and then I can finally close the book on that series, pending any extra content, which I know I haven't been the greatest on extra content. That one's my fault. I wholeheartedly admit to that. That was my bad. But, yeah. So, I'm kind of setting a hard goal for myself because if I give myself a deadline on something, I typically tend to put more effort, I guess. Not that I wasn't putting effort into any of this before, but I tend to be a little harder on myself in terms of trying to actually just get it done, get it out of the way, and be able to move on to other projects. So I'm kind of giving myself a hard deadline of I'm basically aiming to try and finally finish South Park, The Stick of Truth, once and for all, so I can move on from that series I'm basically giving myself until PAX West to finish it, so it's essentially the end of August. Because, I mean, I don't have very many videos left I need to do, and I can easily get them all up during the month of August. So I'm trying to, basically, if I can get myself to stick to this, South Park The Stick of Truth will finally be done before PAX West, which is a good thing considering its sequel game, South Park The Fractured But Whole, is coming out later this year as well, during the Christmas season. Beyond that, my tentative plans right now, as far as videos beyond Stick of Truth, I want to go back to my backyard soccer series, Rise of the Mighty Boots, and get that finished up. Well, finished up the way I intended it to finish, which is my Mighty Boots reaching the end of the Astonishingly Shiny Cup of All Cups tournament, getting the trophy, etc. I've already played back through some of the Premier Division season. I just need to replay through the rest of it to get back to that point. But basically, that one would just be the tournament games when I go back to that series. So that's, if I dedicate one game per video like I was doing, that's roughly about 6 videos worth of content, assuming everything goes well this time in the tournament. And then once Rise of the Mighty Boots is finally out of the way, the goal right now, I want to get another Let's Play started. Part of me is debating on what to do, though, because I do have one project I want to do, considering something that's coming up here in a little bit pertaining to this particular game. And I have something else I want to do as well, which, well, I'm just going to flat out say that one because it's already popped up on this channel. I want to restart my Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door Let's Play. I just don't know exactly which I want to do first. I'm still mulling it over, and I've got time to figure it out. So, yeah, sorry for going on and rambling on this nice day while I wait for Pokemon Go to cooperate. But this is a much-needed update that I needed to pass along to you guys. Everything on my end is going to be fine. I'll get through everything. It's just, I will find a way to manage my time better in the wake of all this chaos from this ownership transfer. and we will go from there and see what happens. So I hope to be bringing you guys some more content fairly soon, hopefully, if all goes according to plan. So thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope this will be the last update video I have to make for quite some time. Well, beyond the one I plan on making for, in regards to PAX West once I get closer to it. Thank you guys so much. I've been RuppDat, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.